progress of this whimsical Solfege student course. So basically we're converting different chords into an app and then using different methods to teach how to study those different chords. So for the basic design, this is from the previous presentation. For the front end we use Flutter, and for the audio we decided to use the domestic MIDI and just audio. And for the database there's a little change that we'll describe later. And for the version control there is Git within the Flutter, and then the project management we still use GitHub. Design tools I changed it into script tools because it's easier for the animation. And here's the time sync from the previous one. And we decided to use Flutter as the main tool. Flutter because the UI framework and collection of tools that helps with developing and testing cross-platform apps easier. And also it is one single code base for multiple platforms. And for the audio output, we decided to use Just Audio. So the Just Audio was also using Dart language. Dart language is the domestic language of Flutter. And Dart is developed by Google. Flutter is good for mobile apps for iOS and Android, and only used for be used for web and desktop apps. And Just Audio is an audio player in Flutter. So the Flutter EV can be used as sound base. So Flutter set up Flutter SDK and Git for the version control.
Platform tools can be used for Android and Xcode. So the Flutter plugin to play easy on iOS and Android. This uses SoundCloud cells. So here is the basic code. This is the website. And for database, we start using this code base called Atlas database. So they have all different kinds of codes, but we will use our own method we'll explain later. So the database collection, so one possible database we are using is called Atlas, which has all the references. And I plan to take some part of this and convert into CSS, and then using the download to visualize it first, and then convert it to diagrams, convert it one by one. So the logic goes like this. So here is my basic plan, because usually the musical notes start with C, D, E, F, G, B, but we are more familiar with Solfege, which is Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Si, Do. And for the five black notes, there's also different notes. So we use Do, Re, Mi, Fa, So, He, La, O, Si, So. So from 0 to 11 or 12 tones. So we have three lines. One with the long or the full name, and then the short name was initiate, and then it will merge with the pitch class. So here is the basic note in Dart, and the class note name will lead from index from 0 to 11 minus the pitch classes, and then they have a long name, short name, and PC map. The PC map is the index and where the pitch class lives in the customer order. So the PC percentage 12 is in 0 to 11, which is 12 notes. And the PC map is also how the labels map to the real pitch class is from 0 to 11. Default is 0, 1, 2, 3 until 11. Then we can rearrange those order. Yeah, for database, I started learning C. Confused with one of these easier to store and retrieve errors, so I will start learning this one. And that's our future plan. And for the basic setup, I'm using Flutter basic coding and also using Xcode, but haven't been fully implemented yet. So here is the basic setup in the Unicode. We run something called runner and use a rhythmic fail run. So So basically we choose the devices and we run the virtual machine, then it can show the Flutter inside these windows. I'm trying to make it work. However, I'm using a local type like website like this one here. So it's supposed to go like this. So this is our basic setup in Flutter. So we have a piano keyboard, which is this, and it's supposed to match into the notes, but the layout is a little bit wrong because like right now the white notes are so small. So it's do, re, mi, fa, so it's actually like this. Then you can click it, and then they show the emojis here, like this. And then the single note drill, we have this one. So it's supposed to play something, and then similar to the ear training thing. But before we do this, we plan to add different animations so people can visualize and learning something. And we also want to make a
interval, for example, P4 versus 4, so like 5, P5, so on. And then we also have this chord coloring drill, which is diminished measure minor, but we haven't had any figure yet. Before doing that, we plan to implement different animations there. And then there is a setting thing. Setting things will already have anything yet, and then exit. So basically, the next step is we try to first make this like window work, make sure it works on different devices and it's working seamless, things working.